Hi, welcome to Gnoggintoppers. My name's Kathy, the creator of this yarny space I call Gnoggintoppers. Today we have a guest visitor, my dog Lily. She wanted to come join us, and she just loves to lay among all the yarn. Today I'm going to talk to you about a finished object, the harbor bag. I have some comments about the pattern and the tape yarn, because I worked through the whole project and I worked through almost 4 skeins, so I'm really ready to talk about that. And then I wanted to talk about some patterns I'm looking at for sheep my daughter asked me to make, and some of the I think you'd call it chenille, maybe blanket yarn that I've collected just to make some samples with. So if you're returning, welcome back. I can't wait to share this time with you. And if you're new here, oh, a hearty welcome. And I hope you are both entertained and, oh, what's that word? Inspired. So I was busy this week working on my harbor bag. I was very excited to make this project. And I have it right here. If you watched one of my other videos where I was talking about going to my second-hand craft store, I did use the handles, and I can't wait to show you what they look like. But here's the bag in all its beautiful glory. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Let me see if I can come back a little bit and show you the whole bag. Oh, it's just beautiful. Now, my comments on this pattern, this is the the Harbor Bag by Stitchberry. Anything that I might say that is I don't want to say negative, but I can't think of a better word, comment, is all my own doing. The pattern was perfection. It is being used for its purpose as a bag, but I'm going to dump all that out right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was something. Yeah, so look at this. This is made with the tape yarn, which I'll pull out in a minute to show you. And you can see I have a few little imperfections where it's not perfectly straight. And that's all my own doing, I'm sure. I really enjoyed making this. It wasn't what I would call difficult to make, but there were, and I'm glad I made it. I really wanted this bag. I have to show you the handles. Here's how I attached the handles. And I think they're going to be quite rock solid. Oh, and here's a nice inside look at the bag. It's deep. It holds a lot. Oh, that would hold like probably, I'm going to say like a skein of yarn like this. Probably 4 easy anyway. So this will make a great project bag, or just, one of those waiting to be made bags with all the yarn in it, which is what I just took out of it. So the handles are perfect. I love those. I thrifted these. On the bag itself, so I used 4 skeins of the tape yarn. Now this, of course, let me find that yarn. Oh, what bag is it in? Let's have a look here. This. Okay, so I'm going to pull the yarn out while I talk about it. So here's the tape yarn. I bought 6 skeins because I just bought the 3 packs. So here's 2 left I haven't touched. And this is all that's left of the 4 skeins I did break into. So that's like maybe a quarter. So it definitely used 3 3/4 skeins of yarn for that bag. And I had to end it 2 rows early, but I think that was just my gauge was a little tall, and it was getting kind of tall, and it's supposed to be 10 inches. Mine might almost be kissing 11 inches, but I'm happy with that. So this is by Lion Brand, and it's called Rewind Tape Yarn. And just if you haven't watched before, this is in the color Current Situation, and it does have 35 ounces or 219 yards, 100 grams or 200 meters. So it uses up a fair amount of yarn fabric. And what is this? 70% polyester, 30% viscose. I will tell you, I love this yarn. Oh my gosh. This does projects that other yarns can't do. I mean, this fits the bill if you need that flat tape yarn to make, you know, this kind of a look. It's my first time using it, so I'm not sure what else I'll use it for. I've seen a lot of people do hats, and gosh, they look beautiful. I don't know that I would make a hat, but if I did, I would reach for this in a second. I really like this yarn. So when I was making the bag, I did find that in 2 of the skeins only, I had a total of 4 knots. Now for this kind of project, you can hide those knots really easy if you want to cut them and re-knot them, you know, however you deal with that sort of situation. But I did want to say there were 4 knots total. Excuse me a minute. Sorry, I just had to cough there. And after one of the knots, the tape yarn was like cut a little bit. But fortunately, I was holding it double, and I really feel like that weakening of that part of the yarn won't have any effect on the bag. So I just worked it in and kept right on going. It is soft, it is lovely, and it has beautiful stitch definition. Look at that. That's a half double crochet in the 3rd loop. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And I like it because it's not a solid color. It has a little, I forget what they call that, but there's little white flecks and things in it, which really I think gives it a lot of interest. You could almost call it heathered. So other than that with the yarn, the only other thing I wanted to show you was I had a revelation when I was finishing the bag. I have, of course, other yarn in my stash, which is tape yarn. I mean, I've used other tape yarn. In fact, I bought some. I'm going to show you later. But look at this beautiful green. Is that not gorgeous? Now, this is Jaeger Celeste. It's a viscose, polyamide, and linen. 50% viscose, 30 polyamide, 20% linen, 50 gram donuts, I think I would call this. And I just wanted to see if I could see where it was made quickly, because I have a real suspicion it's not made in this country. But look at how pretty those are together. I'm gonna have to make something, and I have 4 of these. I have 4 of these tapes. Aren't they beautiful? Just look at that. Oh, that's a joy. I've honestly, oh, this is not full, but that's okay. I've probably held on to this green tape yarn, and I've had it like ready to be donated many a time. But look at how pretty those would be together for a beautiful spring shirt or something. Oh yeah, shirts with this. Oh, it'd be like wearing a little cloud. So I might make a shirt out of this, like a little t-shirt or tank, something like that. But I got so excited when I realized I had this green tape yarn that I've had tucked away forever. I mean, years, at least 2 years. I just pulled this out. Oh, it's made It's Jaeger Hand Knits, Home Firth, England. Isn't that, to me, that's kind of, can I get that to work? Let's see if I can get that to show. I don't know. I just think that's really thrilling. So I am so excited. So I'll keep you posted, because that project's going to have to be made, you know, within the next month or two anyway, I think, maybe 3. March, April, yeah. By the end of May, it'd be nice to have something done, and it'd work up quick because it'll be little. So anyway, that was a thrill when I realized I had that other tape that I think it'll be really pretty with it. Now, I just pulled up my notes because I did have a few things to say about the bag pattern. It is a perfect pattern. I mean, if you want to make this bag, you'll make this bag if you follow the pattern. It's a lot of counting, every row almost, or at least there's a lot of increased rows, as you can tell, because it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I wonder if they'd use that. I'll show you the bottom too. And it does stand up very nicely, but lots of counting, to the point where it was okay, but you know, I probably won't rush to make it again just because that's not really my jam. And I didn't know how to do it without counting. And the nice part about this is the way she designed this with this yarn. It looks really rigid, like a woven bag, but it's soft and it's very lightweight. I mean, I wove the winter purse that I carry, and I think my purse weighs 2 pounds just with the wool in it. And this is as light as a feather. I mean, it doesn't weigh anything at all. So anyway, couldn't be happier with that. And that was nice because I didn't know the pattern, didn't know the yarn. I'll give it 4 stars. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you 2 things that I've talked about before. I had tried to make a snood, and I said, oh, it didn't work, so I was going to make it into what I call a yarn pineapple. Oh, hold on, I got another pineapple I want to show you. Okay, so here's a pineapple I made a long time ago. And it's very simple. You go round and round and round and about, and oh, maybe you start at the top. I can't remember, but I did find the pattern. So when I make another one, I'll kind of go through it with you. But it has a scrunchie in it, or the pony-o, or whatever you call the hair ties. And it really makes your yarn behave. I just love it. So this was my snood. That didn't work out. All my fault, for sure. I just haven't used the right yarn. But you know what I put in this? Doesn't it look like a flying saucer? Doo-doo-doo-doo. I just love it. But in here I have, oh, and I put a little like pull thing so I can tighten it up and loosen it, make it bigger, so I can pull the yarn out or put it in. But in here, I have my dinosaur egg, because this is a very naughty dinosaur egg, and it will unwind and become a mess, and it's so thin, it would be pretty close to a nightmare to untangle. This is not something I want to untangle. And I have untangled some pretty big messes in my day. So anyway, so when the snood didn't work out, I had gotten to a point where the shaping sure looked like a pineapple, a yarn pineapple, I call them. So let's get this in here. So, and like I said, I've looked at my dinosaur egg probably for 2 years as well. I mean, I got a lot of yarn a couple of years ago, and I'm just using it up now. So we're just gonna do that like that. And it's sitting there waiting for me to use. And I have to tell you, I'm so excited because I used it for the first time, and I have fallen in love with these colors. So what did I put it in? I think I showed you this beautiful Gnoggintoppers basket. I'm making all these for a Mother's Day sale. And then I have another market I do for like Christmas time. So what doesn't go then, hopefully it'll go, well, I'll take it to the market and see what happens. Run it up the flagpole, see who salutes, right? But I love this bag. Oh my goodness. I love the bottom. I did decide once I brought all the colors up, because you know I run out of stuff and I just keep adding and adding and adding to it. But up on the top, you can see the dragon egg green, and that's dragon egg blue, and it really started looking pretty Christmassy to me, or festive. And so the white went really well on the top. And when I hold it like this, it's another perfect purse. This one's a little heavy though, I'll tell you. This one's gonna build some arm muscle when you put your stuff in it. But if this one doesn't sell, this is gonna be my winter bag next year because I really, really like it. So anyway, that came out so nice and I was so happy. And I saved some yarn pieces. I won't hop up to grab them now, but I'm just loving for Christmas next year that, like, I'll call it mossy green, fern green maybe, and the cherry red. It's even deeper than that. And there was another, oh, and the pearly white. And the pearly white, and what other colors? Was that it? And possibly a gray, a real charcoal gray. Those are beautiful together. I might be putting some Christmas balls, and I make Christmas lights about this big, kind of stuffed lights, and I hang them up and I sell them separate or in strings and all that. So I'm super excited about putting those colors together for the holiday season this year. But anyway, there's another basket. That might be 14 or 15. I'm not sure. I'm still having fun with them. Oh my gosh, so much fun. So the next thing I want to show you is, well, I think it would be appropriate to call my scrambled egg brain project. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking. My daughter was interested in a sheep pattern for a baby shower. So last night, I got a wild hair to work on it because I bought some really beautiful pink, I'm going to call that chenille, from my secondhand store. No yarn tags on it or anything. And so I don't know what I was thinking. I pulled up a bunny pattern. And then I didn't like working with this yarn singly, really small. So I doubled it because I thought that's what the lady had said, but no. What I'm doing is I'm just like practicing, so I really understand what I'm doing before I buy the beautiful yarn to make an actual baby gift. So the pattern, actually a YouTube tutorial I followed, is by Tommy's Sheep and Crochet and Knitting. Oh my gosh, she does fantastic tutorials. They're not for, I mean, some I think are listed for beginners. If you haven't ever done like amigurumi or whatever, I would start with her beginner ones. This one was just one of her tutorials, and you got to know a few things about amigurumi to follow that. But oh, she's great at it. So here's what I did. Instead of doing a sheep pattern, for some reason I got stuck on bunnies, so I did a bunny head tutorial, and then I did a bare body in a lovey, you know, the flat ones, or a snuggler. So I have a bunny head, a bare body, and I still have to do the face and everything. But she's great. And so, now don't laugh. This thing's huge. Look at the size of that. Oh my gosh. It's a coconut. But you know what? For a bunny, it might be kind of big, but I think it'll make a great sheep. I'm going to put little sheep ears on it and a sheepy face. And so this will be okay. And like I said, this is just practice, but this is not because her pattern was funny. This was me doubling the yarn. I just used a bigger hook because it was a little late at night, and I just wanted to see how it worked up. Oh, it worked up great. I mean, every stitch I could follow. But I was like, man, I really made a football there. But that's okay. That's why I like to buy the used yarn, so I can play with it and not feel guilty. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this body. Is that not fantastic? Look at that. This is the first time I've ever made one of these, and look at how great this came out. I mean, this is just amazing. Look at the back, look at the feet. They are almost symmetrical. And that's just, again, from following her pattern. Look at the ankles and the shape to the legs. I mean, it's brilliant. What I've decided is when I find a pattern like this, I am buying it because these women or men deserve to be paid. This is brilliance on paper. And I've seen people like show this part of their work, and I've always thought, wow, that's a really wild looking thing. I mean, to me, it almost looks like ceramics that would just stand on your desk like a joke or something, you know, just a half of something. I showed it to my husband. Oh, he thought it was hysterical. So, but look at that. I mean, I'm almost tempted to stuff it because, I mean, flat will be fine, I guess, but stuffed, this thing will be beautiful. I'm probably going to have to stuff it. And unfortunately, I'm running out of yarn, but that's okay. I have several rows left. I'm just going to go as far as I can, and then I might just hang on to it until I find some more of this. I don't know, but I have options. But I think once this is made, and I don't know if I can fit it all on here now. Yeah, and the head goes on. Wish I could hold that. And it has its little sheepy nose and its little sheepy arms. And I'll have to put a little sheepy puff tail on it. I think it's gonna be adorable. So, look. Or I could make, whoa, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. That's what it felt like last night. I stayed up way too late working on this, and I was having way too much fun. So anyway, I am so happy with this. And the people who make these and sell them, oh, double gold stars. I mean, this takes expertise. These things take a lot of concentration. I mean, I know they learn the stitches and everything, but yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, why would we buy plastic gifts from other countries when we can let our children play? I mean, I know this is acrylic and everything, but when we can let them just play with something soft and beautiful that someone made with love. So anyway, I'm very excited about my new amigurumi voyage, you know. Journey. There it is. Starts with a J. Has how many letters? I like crosswords. So anyway, I've shown you my other yarn. Now I have some other patterns I'm going to work on. So what I'm going to do, oops, got a big mess here. I have these lovely, I think these are chenilles. Maybe they're blanket yarns. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, no ball bands on anything. But if I find the one I really like working with, I think I'll be able to suss it out at the store by touching. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I'll make all these practice ones. And then when I find the pattern I like, I'll buy it. And then I'll buy new yarn for a gift. And I did want to show you, I also have this. This is that, and I have ball bands for these. Do you think I can find them? I don't throw them out, but I definitely squirrel them away. I don't know where they are. But anyway, I made a basket out of this, but I really love this. So this one I might try a small sheep out of, because this one's really pretty. It's like Bernat blanket speckle or something. I did look it up before, and they don't make it anymore, but I just love this. So I'm going to try something with this, put it in the journey bag, and then I should have one. Oh, here it is. And then I have this one I also made a basket out of. This one's actually quite lovely. I'm thinking this might be Ding 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 the winner. I'm not sure I had a ball band for this, but I like the way this feels. It's sturdy, but it has great definition. So, and I have a fair amount of this, so we're going to take a little trip with that too. And, I just had a couple others. I just wanted really just to show you. I got some sparkles. I don't know what they are, but I thought I'd save them in case I really get into this chenille yarn critter making. Now, put this little guy in here. Let's see what I got going on. Oh, and then this is nothing. This is just my Bernat maker, which I'm wondering if this would make some nice animals. If anyone's ever made animals out of this Bernat maker. I mean, they have home deck and stuff like that. All kinds of different Bernat home deck and maker. And I'm just looking for a ball band here. Mine is just straight maker. So I'm hanging on to that because I think that might be fun. And that might end up being more summertime because that stuff's really lightweight and cool to the touch. Then, let me see if I had anything else I wanted to tell you about. Oh, yeah. So when I'm going down this journey of making sheeps, bears, bunnies, I gotta land on a sheep though. I have been doing some research for patterns, and I am going to try a cuddlystitchescraft.com. So that's the name of the place, Cuddly Stitches Craft. A free crochet sheep pattern. And of course, when they say free, usually it's with ads and you just scroll through it to follow the pattern, but you can buy it at their shop or wherever. I found this one on Pinterest. It looked interesting. And if I make it, I'll show you the picture then. And then I found at a maker called Amigurumi Corner, and this one's by Martha Miller, a fluffy sheep crochet pattern. So I'll probably try that one too, because I think I have plenty of yarn to work on both of those. So I'll be getting on those, and then I don't know, in the next few days maybe or so. I really spent several hours last night on my bear bunny. Soon to be a sheep. I did work on my sweater a bit. I finished the front piece where you do like several inches till you're ready to reattach to the back. So now I just picked up stitches for the back, and I just started working on that. So when I have some good progress on that, I'll pull it out and show you, because I am so enjoying making those stripes. Let's see. So the last thing I have to show you is I made a little yarn acquisition. And you probably go on Facebook Marketplace, and I always look at yarn near me. I can't help it. I could have worse things that I can't resist doing, but I love a good looky-loo at yarn. And this one person very close to me, well, not like personally close, but it just in the next town over, has had yarn up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of yarn, and she gave it a little markdown, and I decided that these were things that I wanted to purchase, so I did. So let me show you what I got. You saw a peek at this earlier. I got this beautiful blue acrylic. Isn't that a lovely color? I like that color. I'm almost thinking that would have been a great blanket color. I think when I start purchasing yarn, I love the brights, especially for blankets. And I am finishing a monster blanket. Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna be, I would not be surprised if it ends up being like a 6 to 10 pound blanket when I'm done. It's huge. So I'm gonna work on that this afternoon. But anyway, so I got this yarn here. Very excited to use this. And it doesn't have any odor to it, because I always ask them if it's coming out of a smoking household. I purchased yarn from that situation once. Wasn't a good idea. Then I got this little lovely yarn. I do like a good variegation. You can see, is that upside down? No, that's good. Just mainstays. I'm pretty sure that's from Walmart. I have no problem with that. The blankets I make are for donation, so they have to be acrylic for a variety of reasons. 100% acrylic yarn. I really wanted to see what the color name was. Blue Blend. So this is Blue Blend. I think they have very appropriately named this yarn. So anyway, that's lovely. It's got light blue, turquoise blue, kind of a royal blue, and some black. I think that's black. That's not dark blue. That's definitely black. So I think they worked that one. And really, I think these were meant to go together. Then in this little cachet of yarn I purchased. Oh, I got something new. This is called Sereno knitting yarn. Yeah. I bet this isn't too difficult to work with. Let's see. I love the color though. Look, it's like pink and green. Is that not wonderful? Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's double. That's one strand. Look at that. Does that scream fun? Does that scream Easter basket? Oh yeah, it sure does. You know what it screams? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just saying, could it go together? Oh my gosh, can you imagine a sweater with this? Oh my gosh, I'm very excited. That just came to me. You just witnessed the birth of a brain cell. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Here, I want that over here like that. Hello, my new best friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I am really, really, really excited about that. 2 more to go. So this is fun. This is Bernat Bling Bling. Oh, I gotta get my hands on some bling bling here. Look at that. Oh, they're not kidding. Oh, I love the way this feels. It's got a real stretch and a squish. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Could I? Nope. I don't know. I don't want to pull it apart too much. I'm not sure. I think this is a single strand. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, for the baskets and that, I just lose my mind over this stuff. This, anyone want to guess the name? It's Sassy Sparkle. I agree. It's very Sassy Sparkle. Oh, I can't wait to put you in something. And lastly, here's some more tape. Ooh, look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Look at that color. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. Let's see what, well, whose makes it first? Lion Brand, of course. It's called Incredible. I'd agree. It's pretty incredible. Here. It even matches the puppy, not to mention the blanket. Incredible, a ribbon yarn for knitting and crocheting. It's 100% nylon. Yeah, I really don't know how they figure out whether to do acrylic, polyester, rayon, nylon, viscose, you know, the bamboo stuff and all that. It's got to be interesting. I've never studied fabric. So anyway, oh, wait a minute. Oh, the name of this, oh, I love this name, Copper Penny. Isn't that funny? I'll take it. There's Copper Penny in it for sure. There's a lot more in Copper Penny going on. But, oh yeah, that's gorgeous. But it's 100% nylon. 1 3/4 ounces is 50 grams, 110 yards, or 100 meters. So this just gets me all excited to make another basket, because I have, honestly, I think I have found the pattern that I could probably make for most of the rest of my life. I mean, I love baskets. They're so easy. I can memorize it, and every single one can be unique, just like we are. So, on that pithy little thought, I want to say thank you so much for watching. As always, if you'd like to subscribe, I'd be happy to have you as a subscriber. If you ring the bell, you know, you'll get notified when I release my videos, which is typically Saturday and Tuesdays. Let's see. And, oh, you can like, if you like it, that tells me that, you know, this was okay content-wise. If you'd like to send me a comment, I love to read your comments. I'm amazed of, you know, where folks are living. I know I've heard from someone in Australia and all around the country. And I know I had someone watching from Germany. And it's just so much fun, this connection. I mean, there can be a lot of concerns about online things, but oh, people are so much fun, and people are stinking funny. I'll tell you what, if nothing else, I love the humor that comes over the internet and all the ideas. Oh my gosh, so many ideas. So have a wonderful weekend. Have a beautiful time with the people you're with and the things you create. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.